evening. We'll call this meeting to order the Inland Wetlands Water Courses Commission. Sorry, not used to this meeting of the Inland Wetlands and Water Courses Commission. Today is Wednesday, October 4th. The time is 6:38 p.m. I'd like to all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll take attendance. Marcia Putz. Marcia? Here. Brian Moore.
Here.
Wendy and Fowler.
Here.
Louise Sheedy. Absent. Thank you. I'll note that we do have a quorum. There will be no alternates. We'll go into our regular meeting agenda, which we're going to actually skip around a little bit just in the interest of time. And the review and approval of the meeting minutes will save to the end. The public comment will also save to the end, and we're going to go right into old business. Item A. Commission discussion decision regarding application IW 2307 for pedestrian walkway over the Fulling Mill Brook located at 0 Prospect Street, account 060-7050 and 47 Prospect Street. The applicant is P&M Property Management. Do you please say your name and address for the record, please?
Marty Warren, East Waterbury Road, Naugatuck.
Thank you. And we did receive the plan for the bridge. And I did look over, and the building department looked at it as well.
Well, he's gonna look further review. He'll have a further review once he gets his wetlands permit.
Okay. All right. Commissioners, does anybody have any questions on what was submitted? Can you put the pictures up on the screen? Thank you.
Right, now let me just look this first and then.
One moment, we're just gonna do a little housekeeping here.
All right, so this is the parking lot that you asked me to take the pictures of. Here's one of his entrances. He has the blocks across the front. When it's finished, he was gonna have a fence across the top.
Yes.
This. Here's the second entrance. It's across from Golden Hill. These are already curb cuts that were there previously. That one. Here's the back of it. The silt fence he's gonna fix. It started coming down with the rains. Back here will be more block. It's gonna protect the brook on that end. And then, once again, this shot. And I believe the bridge will go right around this area
Yeah,
here.
very close there. Yeah.
In front of this building that's in the back of his restaurant now.
Okay. The bridge is just being replaced of where it was
Yes.
originally. Okay. All right. Commissioners, any questions?
No.
I will entertain a motion to approve application IW 2307 for proposed pedestrian walkway over Fulling Mill Brook located at 0 Prospect Street, account 060-7050 and 47 Prospect Street. The applicant is P&M Property Management. The only condition I can think is just that we get approval from the building department that the bridges meets code. Is there a motion to approve? So moved. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any abstentions? Any nays? Thank you. Motion approved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Marty.
Thank you. Well, next we'll move into item B. Commission discussion regarding application IW 23-08 for proposed development, which is the Long Meadow Apartments to be located over multiple parcels on Webb Road and Rubber Avenue. The applicant is the Apartments at Long Meadow LLC. The applicant here, please. State your name and address for the record.
My name is Jim Cormier. I own the 8 parcels between Webb Road and Rubber Avenue Extension. In Naugatuck. My personal address is Shelton, Connecticut. I don't know if you need that. If you do, I can come back to it. I'm here to follow up on last month's application. There was significant detail provided in the initial application that the commission requested follow-up detail on. We got a letter from borough engineer Jim Stewart requesting follow-up, which we since provided to you, and that we're here to discuss today. So if you have anything else you want to discuss with us, me or my attorney, we're certainly welcome to.
Is your engineer here?
I'm sorry?
Is your engineer here?
It's right here.
Commissioners, did everybody get a chance to review the updates that the applicant had made?
No, I haven't had a chance to look at the updates. We just got a new map tonight.
And we just recently received the borough engineer's report as well. So that's,
And there was additional requested information about upland. The services, things along those lines that are provided in more detail on the new map set.
I believe last month you wanted to have the upland review area called out better, so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the upper right hand corner.
And then the calculation on the top.
Yeah, you want, it's on the upper right hand corner.
can we bring them, is it possible to bring them up?
That I don't have.
I don't have that.
I'm sorry.
Tracy,
Yes.
is it possible on this new map, I know we can't bring it up on the screen, but I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I wanted to try to highlight on the map where this 100-foot review area is. It's really hard to follow, just the arrows, there's so much on here. I don't know if that's possible.
Yes, is there, could we get a color coding of this, or, you know, it's just, it's difficult, and it's, you know.
Here's the record, Darren Overton from SLR Consulting. So at the last meeting, you asked for a summary of the wetland impacts and also a counting of the upland review area impacts. So we submitted this plan, that has the table in the upper right-hand corner. And then we bolded the upland review area and put everything on one sheet so that you could see the relationship of the overall property. So that heavy dashed line defines the 100-foot upland review area.
Okay, and how would I know that looking at this map?
Heavily dashed line, that's on the map.
How would I know that
I believe
from this
it's
map?
It-
Is it saved somewhere in there? Am I missing it?
I think it's gonna be this. Let's see. Here.
Well, it could be, but unfortunately, there's no legend on here to tell me that, so I don't know.
So
One
if
could
you'd
only
like to
hazard a guess.
shade it in color, we can do that.
Yeah, it needs to really stand out for us. Yeah, thank you. I know it's probably a pain, but. You know.
It makes it clear.
Yeah, we want to make sure that it's clear, the areas that are being disturbed or being, you know, discussed. We can have that. So when you say it's the heavily shaded, the heavily dotted line of. Zooming, it's this one that kind of goes a little bit past onto Webb Road, and I really can't tell from here.
Yeah, so the wetland line is the gray shaded line, and then that heavy dashed line, 100-foot offset of it is the upland review area.
Okay. So I'm just gonna read from what you have here about the impact summary. The residential development along with this is just for everybody that doesn't have the benefit of a map, so that they understand what's going on, because they don't have that, and we don't have anything to put up. Is that the Long Meadow Apartments will have an impact on the existing wetlands on the site. Below is a table summarizing the impact areas. The bridge located between building 1 and the townhouses will have 1,600 square feet of permanent wetland impact. This impact is the concrete abutments for the bridge. The indirect wetland impact is the area of the bridge span. For the box culvert, the permanent wetland impact is filling for the road, and the temporary wetland impact is for the restoration of the stream channel within the box culvert. The 12-inch pipe culvert is a permanent wetland impact associated with filling for the road. Additionally, there is an existing sanitary sewer main within the wetlands. There are 4 different locations on site where we must install sanitary sewer pipes through the wetlands to connect to the existing main. This is a temporary impact where the wetlands will be restored after construction. And in the description box, the permanent wetland for the impact is 600 square feet for the bridge, temporary is 800, and indirect is 1,000 square feet. The 48-inch by 84-inch box culvert has a permanent impact of 1,640 square feet, temporary impact of 200 square feet. 12-inch pipe culvert has a permanent impact of 830 square feet. The sewer connections for total have temporary impact of 2,635 square feet. And in total, there is 4,070 square feet of permanent impact, 3,675 of temporary impact, and indirect impact is 1,000 square feet. So I'm hoping this is in the record that anybody from the public
Trying to bring up the map.
Yeah, thank you. It's just, we have it's not important just for us to look at, but for everybody as well.
They're not gonna.
Yeah. The information will be there should they need it.
It is, this map is online if anybody goes online under the application.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Yes,
Jim, did you have a chance to review, the changes, that you had requested? Is everything complete?
They did meet with them. They obviously have to update their maps. This is just a summary of the upland review area and the impact areas. They haven't addressed my comments or made changes to the actual site plans yet.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so the map's on.
thank you. I know it's difficult to tell from this, but what we were provided, so. Oh, you could see the heavier dark lines on our map. So that's the outline of the upland review area, that heavy dark line. What impacts, but that's a lot. Not a lot. Do any of the other commissioners have any questions, either for the applicant or for borough engineer? Or staff? No. Okay, no.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I just got these, the commission just got these to review, so we haven't really had time to read that.
I believe there was a recommendation made by by Jim Stewart. For peer review, I don't know if we discussed that.
That's not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we will get to that.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Then we can move on.
Right. Tracy, try to mic down. Okay. So we'll move on, so. We entertain a motion that the Long Meadow Apartments application IW 2308 is determined to be a significant activity. Due to the fact that it may have an significant impact on the wetlands or water courses, and it would be in the public's interest. And the location is Webb Road and Rubber Avenue for the applicants and apartments of Long Meadow LLC.
So moved.
There a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any extensions? Any nays? Okay. This will be, is determined to be a significant impact and we will have to set a public hearing for that. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to set the public hearing for the Long Meadow Apartments application IW 2308 for Wednesday, November 1st, 2023 at 6:45 PM. The location will be determined.
No,
You know where it is?
I actually booked this room.
It's here, okay. Location will be here at the Board of Education.
So moved.
Any seconds?
Second.
Marcia, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any abstain? Any nay? Okay, public hearing is set for Wednesday, November 1st, 6:45 PM here in this building in this room. Thank you.
The meeting starts at 6:30 that night, but the public hearing cannot start before 6:45. So you can still come the same time. We still start our meeting at 6:30.
6:30, right, the public hearing part. So, so you'll all have a chance to speak at that time on this subject. We're not gonna discuss this any longer and the plans or anything any longer for that, for the rest of the evening, just to let you know.
The next motion is for this.
All right, and let's see. I will entertain a motion that a special project review be required for the proposed Long Meadow Apartments application IW 23-08. It has been determined that the nature and intensity of this project may have a significant impact on the waters of the borough of Naugatuck. And it's further determined that the project is of such a nature as to require expertise not available to staff.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any abstain? Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. Special project review will be required. And I will entertain a motion to refer the Long Meadow Apartments application to IW 2308 to BL Companies for a peer review. The applicant shall be responsible for all reasonable incurred costs. Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any abstain? Motion carries. So we'll refer this out to BL Companies for a peer review. Okay. And I will entertain a motion to refer the Long Meadow Apartments application IW 2308 to Southwest Conservation District for a review. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all approved?
Aye.
Any abstain? Any nay? Okay, approved. Thank you. All right, so until then, I believe you need a check. We have it. You have a check, okay? So I'll get the review. Hopefully we'll have that ready by the next meeting. We'll see. So until the next, yeah, we'll see you next month.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to explain to the? Yeah, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, so the commission has just determined that the proposed activity in the Long Meadow Apartments constitutes, pardon me for a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please, just 1 minute, this way I can explain. So as counsel to the commission, I just want to explain that the commission has made a determination that the proposed activities in connection with the wetlands disturbance and the upland review area FX constitute a significant activity in accordance with their regulations and state law. That, and they have accordingly set a public hearing, number one, for next month. The second point is that the proposal has been referred to an outside peer review, which means an outside company will review the application and presumably, pardon me, come back with some comments and regarding the proposal. And at that public hearing, it will be anybody who wishes to address the commission will have an opportunity to do that. And that will be next month. And it is also, the commission also sent the application to the Southwest Conservation District for review. That is a reviewing agency that, for which the borough participates in with a group of other communities when it's seeking outside advice with regard to an application. And so that report hopefully will be in by or before November's meeting. So that's what the commission just did, and those are the results of it. And so there'll be no further action or discussion, and there can't be any further discussion of this topic tonight by this commission. I hope that helps all of you. Thank you all for coming. You're very welcome.
One other thing, I just want to let you know, anybody who sends emails, I do have everybody's email, and they will be given out to the commission and read into the record at the public hearing.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank
Well, or remember the gavel part, that's, I would say that. What I tell you about.
Jump, yeah. Huh. Oh, boy.
They're active and free to do this.
My neighbor.
Sorry.
Comment about the meeting process either. I'm not sure how that would affect our. You should find out. Copies through these. How many properties? 7. Yeah.
I don't know that it is.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the commission is still trying to conduct a meeting, so if it's possible to, if you're going to stay, to please bring the conversations outside. Everybody, hello.
I'm not trying to.
Thank you. We're gonna continue our regular meeting, so if you'd like to stay, you're more than welcome to. We encourage that. If not, and and you have side conversations, please take them outside the doors. Thank you. Okay, so we'll move on to 5A, new business, commission discussion decision regarding what application IW 2309 for proposed new construction for a single family home within the 100-foot upland review area to be located at 139 Mill Street. The applicant is Lucia Compost, and that's something that we just received.
We received it, yes, with the packet.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just accept that, and then we will be able to review that and, discuss that next one. All right, thank you.
So, Jim Jones was here. Jim Jones is the engineer. He's online. So
Okay.
we can just explain to him.
Okay,
Jim, are you there? Can you hear us?
I am, and I do hear you.
thank you.
So we're just gonna accept the application today. And then next month they'll decide if it's significant or not, and then at that time they will decide if they need a public hearing or not, or vote on the application.
So we'll talk about this next month.
So we heard.
You heard me, correct, Jim?
I heard you, yes.
Okay,
Good, thank you.
so that's it for this application.
No presentation. And then,
Do you want him to do any presentation to explain the application?
Sure.
Sure, Jim. Do
all
you want me
right,
to, do you need to share a screen?
I don't, well, I could try.
I never, I don't, okay. We don't, we just have the application here.
Says you have disabled, host is disabled screen sharing.
Hold on.
Okay.
There you go.
Right now, okay. Oh, this is new to me.
Well, don't hold mine then.
Oh, here we go, right here. How about that?
Nothing there now. So you can start, oh, here's the proposed house.
There we go.
Oh, that's right. Split zone.
Okay, he brought it up on mine.
Oh, there we go, okay.
So you got it?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what we're looking at here.
Okay, this is a, this is property of Palo and Campos. This is Jim Jones from Jones Engineering in Southington. And this is a piece of property owned by Palo, Campos and Lucia, located at 0 Mill Street, which is east, just east of Lantern Drive. I have here with me tonight Matt Davison of Davison Environmental, and he may speak a little too. This is proposed construction of a raised ranch, approximately 1,750 square foot footprint, and it's within the 100-foot review area, served by city sewer and well. We've looked at this. We have this with the driveway. It's a raised ranch with a driveway entering on the left side. And we looked at it with the driveway on the right side, figuring maybe we could pull it further away. But when you put the driveway on the right side on a raised ranch, it puts you on the high ground, which makes a lot of fill on the opposite side. So we didn't feel that that was very feasible. So this is what we've gone with, is with the driveway on the left side. Let's see.
No, that's the
Now,
construction.
we've shown proposed Coltech infiltrators here in the front, just to, you know, deal with the house, any runoff from the house, the first inch of runoff. And that's basically it for me. If Matt Davison would like to jump in here.
There's the lines versus.
Thanks, Jim. For the record, Matt Davison, professional soil scientist, professional wetland scientist with Davison Environmental. I live in Guilford, Connecticut. I inspected the property and delineated the wetlands in July of 2023. The only wetland on site is, you can see on the map here, is just to the left of the infiltration system there. It's on the very southwest corner of the property. It appears to me to be a remnant wetland. There was probably a larger wetland on the site many years ago. There's a lot of boulders and cobble and some wood chips and things there, which have likely been deposited on the site over the years. I haven't investigated what was on the site historically. The aerials, I'm just going off of what the soil survey showed. The wetland does drain off site in the same direction towards the southwest. I did not investigate how that wetland outlets. I suspect there's a pipe on Mill Street there that probably passes water beneath that. I'm assuming it goes into the pond to the south. But again, I didn't investigate it. It was dense brush there, and it was off the property. That's about it. It's a fairly nondescript wetland. I mean, you can see wetland vegetation in the corner there, but it's clearly there's been fill placed all around it, so the limits of the wetland are confined. And the substrate is very bouldery, so it like I said, it's fairly nondescript. That's about it. I don't know if anyone has any other questions.
Can you see the wetlands? The
No.
wetlands are right down here. See on the screen? See this little corner right here?
Yeah.
That's the wetlands. And then here, this line right here goes to the upland review, so here's the upland review line. It's like a circle.
There's,
Oh,
I
okay.
see the flags there, I see the flag.
So the house itself isn't in the wetland, it's
No.
just the beginning of the driveway then.
There's
basically.
nothing in the wetlands, correct? It's all in the upland review area?
Yeah, here's the wetland flag, see if you can barely see these.
See these right here?
Yep,
Until the house is up here. Driveway is over here, the driveway's not in it. It's just all in the 100 foot up.
it's in the review area, it's not
That's
in the
all,
wetland. itself.
correct.
Could you explain what this 21 feet is between, is that the distance between the house and the garage, or is that?
That's the neighbor's, that's not this property, so it's probably that back, right?
Probably stepped up in one.
Yep.
Oh, that's
the
a
one.
line.
Yeah,
So.
Jim Jones again here. That's the distance from the proposed house to the property line. The side yard are 21 or 20-foot setback. So we
Mhm.
placed the house as tight as we could to be safe. We left an extra foot in there, 21 feet.
It's a long lot, not a wide lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Driveway is.
No, the driveway's not in the 100 foot, I mean, in the
In the upland.
wetland, it's not, the wetland is just this little.
Right.
And
But
this
it's
is
in
the
the upland.
driveway over here, it's in the upland, the whole thing is.
The whole thing's in the
application.
upland.
That's it, nothing's in the wetland,
This is the wetland, this is the only wetland.
this right here.
One little.
Got it.
It's the-
I just have another question. So I think in your, application, you had said, the only, alternative to keep it out of the wetland upland review area was to put it at the back of the property, but, that's not practical, I guess.
Yeah, its alignment with the other houses in the neighborhood would look very strange. And I know it's irrelevant, but the owner didn't really want to push it way to the back.
Mhm. Either way, the driveway, the access would still be in the upland review area.
Yeah.
So. No soils to be created or altered.
Is that a question? I didn't get it.
Nope. Are we good?
Yeah, for today.
Any other questions? No. All right, we'll look over it a little, more in depth. And we can discuss it more in the next meeting, November 1st.
Yes. Okay, so this
Thank
is,
you.
sorry, this is continued to November 1st.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I got it. And thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Bye. Thank you, Matt.
You can stop.
Yeah.
All right, now I just want to move back into we'll go back into
We have to wait for Jim to start. Thank you.
we good?
Yep.
Okay, we're back. Let's move back into the review and approval of the meeting minutes from August 2nd. Is there any questions on it? Does anything need to be corrected?
Okay, the August 2nd, the only person who wasn't here was Marcia.
Okay, very good, okay. So I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes August 2nd, 2023 in the Wetlands Commission meeting, as drafted.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained?
Steve?
Okay. Approved. Okay, and the motion, let's see, the meeting minutes for September 6th. Any changes for that?
Okay, that one Brian cannot.
Okay, well, that's good, well, I still got somebody. Are we good? William and Marcia for those, for the September 6th meeting minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Okay, second, all right, approved. Okay, aye,
Aye.
any abstain?
Aye.
Okay, Diane abstains. Motion carries, so those are approved. Okay, very good. Right. Any correspondence?
No, we've skipped 3, or did you want to wait?
Oh, wait,
Okay, no correspondence this month.
okay, let's go into the WEO reports. 7, application IW 2109 located at 545 Church Street.
I left him another message and, I'm gonna have to send him a letter. He's not responding to email or my voicemails. This is the one over by the, golf course, and he had left me a message a couple months ago wanting to set up a time to meet, and that week I gave him times, but I never heard back from him, and I still haven't. So.
I thought he wanted to kind of like not proceed
He just
because it
wanted-
was
right.
costly, right?
Exactly, but I just want to make sure.
Okay,
But it's there.
Well, what he has is what we're having, I mean,
Right.
that's it.
yeah,
But we need to know, is he gonna do anything else or is he gonna stop where he is? So I will send a letter out.
okay. All right. Item B, application IW 20-08 for commercial development at 0 Prospect Street. Applicant is Nagdeep Badawi and Ansi Tawaga. I think the last time we talked, it was about the bridge, the temporary bridge.
I actually talked to him today.
Yeah,
I talked to Wayne yesterday and when Wayne came in our office, he talked to him prior and said that Auntie hired a contractor prior to going out of the country. He went out of the country, another relative passed away and he's pretty sick. Auntie himself, so he's back, but he's sick and he talked to the contractor. He's supposed to be out there to fix the bridge in the next week or 2. He's gonna call me when they go to fix it. So he said the next week or 2, they'll be fixing the bridge decking and I will be there.
okay,
I'm thinking, he's pretty sick right now when I spoke to him.
all right.
He was in the ER 3 times, so that's relevant, but
Yeah, it's hard to get things done when you're,
he can barely talk. He has such bad cough and I don't know what it is.
right, but the contractor, that shouldn't stop the contractor from doing what he needs to
That's
do.
what I told him. I would need the contractor. If he didn't want to go out, but he wanted to be there, he said, because the contractors never do what they're told to do.
Well, he does have Wayne, I think knows, right? So
Yeah, I don't know if
Wayne
Wayne
can
was
help.
gonna be there, but I would be there.
Well, yeah, I mean, we really need to get this done. Every time I go by there and I look at it, it gets worse and worse and worse, and I'm really concerned about a safety issue.
And I explained all that to him, so.
God forbid anybody goes over that bridge, even though there's a chain across it, that doesn't always mean,
That means crossing.
yeah, it means, yeah, okay, let me try that.
Yeah.
So I just don't want anybody, getting hurt. And I certainly don't want any debris or oil or anything going into that river. So it's gotta be done by the next meeting, otherwise he's gonna have to pull it. Item C, 1067 May Street, monitor activities within the 100 upland review area.
No work being done. She still hasn't come back with anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything over there. You haven't talked to her then, is he?
Now she calls on other projects she's wanting to work on, other properties she bought in town. And this one will cost money, so she's putting her funds in other places.
So is she pulling anything here?
Not even pulling her application.
Yeah,
Not at this time.
okay. All right.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, we'll keep that on. 393 Rubber Avenue, activities in a 100-foot upland review area.
Yeah, let me see, 393. Okay, that's the one I told her I would go back once the leaves are down, so. I'll
Okay.
drive by.
Okay, so we'll continue that. Okay, E is the application IWAA 2303 for addition located at 707 to 709 Rubber Avenue, and the applicant is Dion Xavier.
I spoke to him today. He had a stop work order through Bill due to the roof, but all work has started again. There's silk fence and, hay bales are still up in the back.
When does he expect that to be done?
He's going as fast as he can. He's renovating the whole house, like he tore the whole house apart.
That's a mess.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I told him I'm gonna call him monthly. He says, call whenever you
or
go.
whatever, okay. All right, that's good, as long as everything else is protected, that's fine. All right, F application IWAA 2305 for pool deck and shed located at 16 Cobblestone Court. Applicant is Sal Galata. Did he get a chance to finish that? I know he.
Last time I talked to him, he had to, shingle the shed. So I left a voicemail for him today to let me know when it's done, because then I sign off on the administrative approval and close it out. And
Okay.
take pictures for the file. So
When did you talk to him last?
it was right after our last meeting.
Okay, so
And I was supposed to go out there the following week, call him, so I'm.
all this rain, so how's he gonna shingle it? Yeah, all right, let's hold it till next month then. Item G, application IWAA 2306 for an 8x12 deck located within 100-foot upland review area, properly located at 39 Hackett Street. And the applicant is John J. Libby.
Spoke to him today, they're 95% done, 3 or 4 more days to complete it. I'm gonna talk to him, call him next week. When it's complete, I'll go out, take the picture, sign off on the administrative, and that'll come off, administrative approval.
Fantastic. Okay. Okay, so let's go back into public comment. So I know there's 3 people here. I don't know how many we have online, but if any member of the public would like to speak on anything that is not on the agenda, that would include any of the old business, the new business, the WO reports. You're more than welcome. You please step up to the podium and state your name and address. And you're more than welcome to.
There's nobody online.
Okay, so nobody online. So I'll use you 3. So if anybody'd like to speak, please come on up. I'll ask one more final time. Any member of the public would like to speak on anything that's not on the agenda, please come up and state your name and address for the record. Okay, there's no public comment at this time. All right. Do we have any administrative business?
None.
All right, and I'll make can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
There's a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? No? Nobody's abstaining? Okay, so we will adjourn at 7:21 p.m. Thank you very much for staying. Lisa, those